Somebody once asked me here, not in this class, why is it that you're so stuck on the Rambam? Why not another? There are other great rabbis in the world. That's right, you're correct. There are other great rabbis in the world. Who says the Rambam is always right? Nobody said. But listen carefully. There's no one else aside from the Rambam. No one else. Not one Chacham in the history of the Jewish people, not one, who wrote a book that covered all of Jewish law from A to Z. Maran wrote a Shulchan Aruch only on the relevant areas of halakha that were for Jews in exile. Not on the laws of the Beit Mikdash, not on the laws of judges, not on the laws of korbanot, not on the laws of... Maran doesn't talk about any of those things. Who else gave us a book of halakha that is set like a table? Who else knew halakha? It's one thing to know halakha well, but to know halakha so well that you could say, the Talmud that you study 1 page a day for 7.5 years, I'll write a summary of the whole Talmud without missing a point, without missing a topic. Not only am I going to summarize it for you, I'm going to rearrange it for you by order of topics. I'm going to write it clearly, so clearly that you can analyze every single word and find the proper halakha. There's a reason why the Rambam uses one word over another word. Simply nobody else ever did something. The Rambam, in the words of our Chachamim, is one who gamar v'savar. He studied it all. He knew it all. Even Maran writes about the Rambam that anywhere that he doesn't have an opinion, Maran doesn't say something, follow the Rambam. Many people complain about Maran. Maran is pretty much a copy of the Rambam. Yes, there are places where Maran disagrees. I'm not going to avoid that issue. Maybe we'll deal with it another day. But Maran says, where you don't know what to do like the Rambam. Where did that come into practical application for me? When I put Techelet on my tzitzit, and you have to figure out, so how do you put Techelet on the tzitzit? There are different opinions. That says in the Torah you should put a string of blue on the corner of your tzitzit. So entertain me for a moment. You have a corner of your tzitzit, yes? Can I make time for you, please? Thank you. You have one corner, yes? On this corner, how many strings are there? There are 4 strings that end up becoming 8. Why? Because you loop them through and you have 8. How many, don't look at my notes, how many strings are supposed to be blue? 1 of 4, which would mean 2 out of 8. 1 out of 8, which would mean half a string. When it says a kanaf petil techelet, there should be 1 string of blue on the corner of the tzitzit. Maran doesn't say. Why does Maran not say?
Different opinion.
Maran doesn't have
Techelet.
Techelet. Maran is writing a Shulchan Aruch for Jews who are in exile. There is no Techelet for Maran. The Rambam is very clear. The Rambam says 1 out of 8. So that's why if you look on one side, you'll see 3 white and 1 blue. You flip over the talit, and it's 4 white, because halfway through, we stop dyeing the blue. This blue string ends up becoming white. Because when I don't know what Maran would want, Maran would say to follow the Rambam. That's all I need to know. Why so much respect to the Rambam? Because nobody else did it. We hold like this, we don't hold like that, we hold like this rabbi, we hold like another rabbi. Who else could tell us everything like the Rambam? So you follow another rabbi in one place where he argues with the Rambam. Where else do you follow that rabbi? You don't even know what that rabbi believed anywhere else. The Rambam is the only one who wrote a book of halachot that is all-encompassing.